Hi guys, Oklahoma KLR here with a product I'm going to be testing for next couple weeks. What it is, it's a set of mirrors that will go on virtually any motorcycle. They're basically made for the dual sport adventure crowd, but I could see these on about any touring bike or anything like that. What they are is it's a set of mirrors from Doubletake.com, which is their motto is basically the last mirror you'll ever buy, because they are guaranteed for life. They actually guarantee the entire mirror for life, full replacement, except for the actual mirror, which if you actually just break the glass, you can purchase just the glass. But if you ever figure out a way to bend, break, chip it, do something to this black actual mirror, they will replace it free of charge. And you can read all about their warranty procedure right on doubletakemmirror.com. But here I'm about to show you how these mirrors work and why they may very likely be the last mirror you'll ever need to buy. The cool thing about them is the adjustability in them. We have right here a factory KLR mirror, and you can see it screws in to this is the left-hand mirror. It screws into the left-hand control of the bike, tightened down with the jam nut, and then the mirror is rigid. If you take an impact on the side, all that force is directed directly into where this mounts, and that's a problem. Since this is attached directly to the left-hand control, if this gets hit hard enough, it will break that left-hand control and could possibly leave you stranded. Now, there's been a ton of people that have broke these things and loosened them on a trail and chunked them and got mad at them, and you know, it's just, mirrors are a problem, especially with dual sports and adventure bikes. And the reason is this solid rigid mounting point. And that's why I want to show you the Doubletake mirror setup and why I think it's probably one of the coolest mirror setups on the market. We're going to set that to the side, and we're going to check this out. Now, this is straight out of the packaging. Right here on the back is their website, www.doubletakemmirror.com. It's a little smaller than the KLR mirror, but it's a convex, or it's got a curve to it, so you're actually going to be able to see more in this mirror than you would in the regular mirror. And I checked it out. I put them both in the same spot, and I tried to see what I could see, and I actually could see a few inches farther on either side with this mirror than I could with the factory mirror. So, like I said, the mounting is what makes this awesome, and I'm going to show you that. In order to mount this set of mirrors, you need 3 parts. Here's the ball mount. You remove the factory mirror, and you screw this into the factory mirror location. See if I can't show you that a little better. It's threaded, and you get them in the correct size for your bike. I generally put a dot of blue Loctite, the removable Loctite, on it when I put these in. Then on top of that goes your choice of ram arms, and these are made by Ram. These aren't made by Doubletake mirrors, but I like the fact that they use this setup because these are really, really good. They're really strong. Ram has a couple different arm lengths. This one here's the short, this one here's the medium length. The short does not have a spring in it. It's just 2 pieces with a bolt through it. It's pretty simple. The medium arm has a spring through it, and the difference is this. When this is on the bike, you can squeeze the top of this, if I can do it, and place it. Wow, really failing at this. Anyway, you can put it on the ball. So the spring will keep enough tension to keep it mounted on here. That way, whenever it's on the bike and you're playing with it, or changing what attachment you have in it, the arm stays on the base. That's one cool feature about the medium arm. Now, the short arm does not have a spring. When it's on, it could fall off if it's loose enough to replace the top. So, not really quite as easy to use the short arm as it is the tall arm, or the medium arm. So, depending on your needs, you could go either way. I'm probably going to use these medium arms on the bike to put the mirrors up and out farther, and then probably use this short arm on maybe my phone mount or something like that. But basically, you put this on the bike in the factory location. You take your arm, you place it on the mount, and then you take the mirror, place it in the mount, and then tighten it down. And that will hold it right where it needs to be. So, that's that setup with the medium arm. I'm going to show you a comparison to the factory arm here. It's with the medium arm, it's taller than the factory arm, or than the factory mirror on the KLR by just a little bit. The short, it'd probably be about the same, but since this is completely adjustable, you could actually tip it more up. You could have it go up and then straight down. It just depends on how you want to have it set up. It's completely adjustable. And the cool thing about this is the way the ball is made on the end of this. See how there's a flat spot on both sides? That's so it's not perfectly round, so it can actually move in one direction. For instance, these are what's being gripped, so it can actually move this way, but not this way. I'll show you. Put it in the arm, tighten it down, and it's in there. It's not really going to move on you, and I don't have it really tight, but it will still move this way, but not very easily this way, which is a really cool feature. And supposedly whenever you take an impact with this mirror, it's supposed to be able to fold out of the way. Now, I didn't have these on the bike when I wrecked the other day, so I can't tell you about that yet, but I'm going to be testing these in the future, and I'll have to let you know how they perform. Really looking forward to these. You can fold them out of the way whenever you get into the trees, you know, and you're worried about whacking your mirrors. You just loosen the nut and fold it out of the way and tighten it back up. Never have to worry about it again. If you wanted to take them completely off the bike, all it takes is unscrew that and pop it right off the bike. And if you have multiple bikes, you know, let's say you have a KLX and a KLR or a DRZ and you know, a DR or something, you could go and pop it off one bike straight on the other. And that's the one thing I want to talk about. This is the cost. These aren't really that cheap. You're talking $25 a piece for the mirror alone, plus the ram arm and the ball. Now, I purchased these separately, but all ram parts are interchangeable. So if you pick up your ram parts from one retailer and the mirrors from Doubletake mirror, it's not the end of the world. It's all compatible. So, but the mirrors, the only place to get those that I know of is doubletakemmirror.com, and they're really cool. I'm really looking forward to putting them on the bike and see if they move under the wind and everything. So, when you get your packaging, this is what the packaging looks like. There's the mirror. There's your ram ball for the KLR. It's RAM-B-349U, and that is the metric 10 by 1.25 pitch 1-inch ball. The ram medium arm is RAP-B-201U. That's for the medium arm. The short arm, I don't have the model number on that right now. I can tell you this, I've purchased things from GPS City and they ship very fast. Doubletake Mirror sells the entire kit for around $100. Or you can purchase the parts individually. But as far as I know, the only place to get the mirror is from doubletakemirror.com. So, I will see you guys back on this in a couple weeks or so, and we will check out how the mirror performed. I'm probably going to do that section on the bike, just so you guys can see it, and I can show you how to move them around and things. So, anyway, check them out if you haven't already. We'll see you back in a couple weeks. Thanks.